It's time for the GOAT. Who is that, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it's in the title. It's in the description. This one Scrafty coming up right here below 1500 CP is going to solo sweep the entire Giovanni team, specifically when that team has these Pokemon with these movesets, okay? So that is something definitely not to get twisted, and that's definitely with advice on any kind of like news outlet, any kind of YouTube videos. If somebody's thinking like of a one-size-fits-all approach in Pokemon Go, it often is not the case. That's why these videos here are meant to be an entire tutorial and a full built-out playlist for the leaders in Giovanni, at least when they're more difficult. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, right here, the key to Scrafty is this. Really, in any fight where you want to bring Scrafty in is essentially when the opponent is using a dark-type attack, but is also weak to fighting. So examples of this are going to be like Tyranitar with Bite, you know, when you're going up against Cliff and whatnot, but also Giovanni, the Persian, and that, again, specifically has to be against the Persian with Feint Attack, because if this Persian had Scratch right now, our poor little Scrafty would feel like it's being paper shredded, and so that will be Persian going down. You're gonna bait out the two shields, of course, with your Power-Up Punch. Power-Up Punch is a move, at least with these two, but basically Scrafty's quickest move to charge up is what I wanted to say. Counter being our fast attack is a good, of course, fighting, super effective, like that's all great and everything, but it also generates a lot of energy per hit, does a lot of damage per hit, so it's kind of nice. But the other move that we equipped our Scrafty with, and yes, just to get this out of the way, sometimes people don't know you can have actually two charge attacks on your Pokemon. You just go onto your Pokemon's page, like click on it, and then scroll down to where it says new attack. You'll just do that. So you saw that we did Acid Spray, and the reason is, even if we don't have all of our power-up punches, which you can maximize Scrafty's buff after 4 of them. You see it says attack rose, so yeah, there's that. But the thing about Acid Spray is that it is a guaranteed debuff to the enemy, and so it's going to actually harshly lower their defense. And so we want to harshly lower their defense even if we don't have all of our power-up punch, like I said. By that I mean we haven't done power-up punch 4 times, because then all subsequent hits after you've lowered that defense, it's harshly lowered, right? So it lowers the defense at more of a stage than you're gaining your offense from the buff, but you want both of those things to be true. So here, it's going to be the same thing to Regice. So, you know, right out the gate, we give it an Acid Spray, so that is, there you go, defense harshly fell. So the main thing about this as well, you know, all of this is kind of where the stars have to align, right, for Scrafty to solo under the Great League, because if this Regice was using Frost Breath or something, like, we'd be dead in an instant, especially if it was using Rock Smash. That's going to be super effective. So again, I just have to be really clear when I say it's these specific movesets that you're going up against, right? Like, Lock-On is not going to just KO us in one hit. What you're going to notice coming up here very soon is we're actually going to run away from the fight, but this is where we'd win, right? Boom, another hit, he'd be dead. Another power punch, boom, he'd be dead, he'd be dead, he'd be dead. Right? We all agree that was a victory? Okay, why did we run? You know I gotta bring you guys some more videos coming up. I gotta save that Super Rocket radar, so why not click an in screen, on screen, see another one. I'll catch you over there, and thanks for viewing.